guys, this is Phantom RC36, and today it's just going to be another channel update once again. I was hoping on having one up like Monday, I think, but then I just decided that I could wait until Thursday when I'm going to buy some stuff. So, first of all, as you can see, this is a BT7 here for the Buddy build. And I was going to paint it, but then I ran out of thinner, which I just bought. I painted the interior though, and I also scratch built some parts for the turret. If you can see there, ammo rack and stuff. Only the parts that you'll see. I'm also actually going to airbrush some black in there, because then it will be kind of blended in, and you won't be able to see it very well through the inside of the turret, because basically it's a white, so all light reflects in. That's why it's white in real life, so lots of light gets reflected around. Because of that, you can see there's no detail in the inside of the turret. On the opposite side, if you look through the hatch at an angle like this, so if I airbrush some black or gray there, then it will make it look darker. Yeah, but you can see I've kind of got a diagram of base going a bit. I'm going to need some more tall grass, but basically I just took one of these grass mats and pulled all the shrubs off it. I'd already basically taken off like some of them. And then these are just like wood that sticks things, also that one, a couple of the brighter ones are. Yeah, and then the ground material, it's the tile grout, which it's not my idea, it's QDC's idea. The exact same stuff he uses. Put that down, and then I took some Woodland Scenics, like pebbly ground stuff. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's kind of like gravel. And then I put a bunch of washes on, like AK wash, like the track wash and stuff like that, to give it depth and things. Yeah, didn't dry brush it because it's already quite bright. I just darkened the recesses and stuff like that. So I think it looks kind of like Russian-y right now. Like, also the vehicle's gonna be brown. So yeah, and I've got these kind of pale bushes and stuff like that. I have to add some tall grass. Don't know how I'm gonna get that, but I will. And then my little figure guy, I added some mud to his boots, and then he's good. Alright, enough talking about that. I've got the E50 here, which I have finished. I actually finished it Sunday, I'm pretty sure, yeah. And the finishing it consisted of basically putting the tools and the tow cable and things on the side, and doing the IR gear and a couple of the photo etch parts in the turret. Now, unfortunately, the IR gear did not have the proper wiring. Actually, didn't have any wiring at all. So I'll zoom you in and turn on the light here. There we go. As you can see, I've put the wiring. I don't even know if that's legit how the wiring is, but it looks right to me. I think there's like a bunch of wires in each one. I think like 3 to each one, I think, yeah. But that looks nice. Oh. And then you can see these are with the cast texture, like really nice. I'm really happy with the cast texture. And then on the hull, I got the tools, the tow cables. First of all, they tell you to make them 22 millimeters. Don't make them that long because you end up with, I don't know, kind of slack, I guess you could say. Like you can see the tow cable's not taut through there, especially right there. On this side as well, I had to make it kind of sag down, which it wouldn't probably do. I'm not sure. I'd say go with 20 centimeters instead of 22. Also, as you can see, I had to fill some of the holes there because I relocated the shovel, which was there, and the this tool, which was there. It's like a track tensioning thing, whatever, that was there. This bolt cutter was back here, which I'm going to put a fire extinguisher there now. Because as they did on the Panther, they took off. You often see the tools are taken off and they're they put them on the rear deck. You got like that whatever tube that holds the gun cleaning stuff. It's always in the back because it would get knocked off when they go through like bushes and trees and stuff like that. So I thought the same thing, and then I put the tools up on the upper deck. Photo etch is really good for them though. And I'm not really good with photo etch, but I'm pretty happy with how I got it. Yeah. So, and also I added wiring there for the headlight. So that is done, and I was talking about the tracks were really crappy, so yeah, you see them here, they're like quite nasty and they're really thick too. So I'm not going with those, so I went up and bought just today, because it was my modeling club meet today. Some of these are Hobby Boss King Tiger Light Production tracks. But there were some Friuli or whatever, or like or model cast, I have no idea, it was some kind of metal thing, and it was like $100, but well, it wasn't, it was like 30 bucks, but I don't have the proper tools, like a pin vise, so I don't have a pin vise kit. Or like really the patience and the sanding and all the stuff that I would take to do the metal tracks. And I don't really feel like doing the metal tracks. So I just took these plastic things. They're kind of like smart like a, they come on a sprue. There's 4 in each one, and there's a whole bunch of these. You get 90 links per side. This E50 should take 84 or 86 per side. So I should have a couple extra. Yeah, any King Tiger late production track, not the early one. Okay, there's a Tamiya set. I'm pretty sure it was the early one, but I wasn't sure, so I just went with this one. This was like $10 actually, I think. The metal ones are like 30, and the Tamiya plastic one is about 25. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. It's probably different in your shops. And because I was done building all the kits here, I started a new one at the meet, which is the BMP1. Got Trumpeter BMP1. As you can see, if the glare goes away, yeah, you can't actually see because it's in the box. But basically, I put on the suspension arms and a couple of parts on the front here, but basically it's unbuilt. I just built that, worked on that a bit already. I also bought some paints and some thinner at the meet. Yeah, and also a newly acquired object. The Dragon D34 76 monitor, model 1943 with the Commander Scoop up from 183 factory. Smart kit, and this is a wonderful looking thing. Hey, I'm actually gonna build this for the Follow the Right group build. Before I said I was gonna build the this one earlier. This is a 1942 model, I think. You can tell the turret, it's different. Also, I think the wheels might be different, maybe. Yeah, they are. I'm gonna build this for the Follow the Right group build because the Follow the Right group build is, you know, like late, which is 45, I guess, and a bit of 44. And I'm not going to do one from 1942. So that's an earlier one, this is a later one. Still, a T-34-85 would be the best thing for the group build, but still, they had some of these, I've seen pictures. So this is what I'm going to do for the Follow the Right group build, and then the T-34-76, the earlier one. That's going to maybe be in the Curse group build if I enter that one, if I have enough time. But I also plan on entering the Panther SIG, so I might not have time, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to do an inbox review on this. It is a really nice looking kit. I built their SU-85, which shares a lot of parts with this. And it's like actually a pretty non-complex smart kit. There's only like about 8 steps, I don't know. Well, not 8, but there's not very many steps in the instructions. Probably because it's quite a simple vehicle. It's not like a lot of tools and stuff on it. But yeah, it's got the smart, I can't talk right now. The magic tracks, and it's got photo etch for a couple of bits. Nice cast texture on all the parts that are cast. Yeah, so that's a really nice kit. Yeah. So that's gonna be an inbox review. It's quite similar to the other one, like the hull and stuff like that, but still a little bit different. So I guess that's kind of it. Nothing else really happened. I'm probably gonna be building these tracks. For that, maybe, I don't know, I might just paint that, like base it now, because I might, I don't know. I actually have no idea, I might just work on the, I was pointing to the E50 just a minute ago. The BT7, I'll paint that up. Do the tracks, I have no idea what I'm actually going to do, I'm just going to be like painting and stuff. Also, I built this guy because I was bored. It's a Dragon Eastern Front Tank Hunters. He's got photo etch for his builds over that, really nice kit. Gen 2 figures, yeah. So yeah, that's awesome. I just built him because I was bored. I might use him in the Follow the Right group build, I don't know, probably not. Maybe. So yeah, that's kind of it. Kind of awkward, out of order video kind of thing. Yeah, so yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Oh yeah, for the wiring on the IR gear, that was just a headphone. Like I had like an old pair of iPod headphones that were broken, so I just kind of like ripped them apart. I just put up the wires, and yeah. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.